This next rigging video for the Winnow, I'm going to be going over casting jigs, the swim skirted jigs, and also bladed skirted jigs, chatterbaits in this video. Let's go. This is your first time on the channel. My name is Chris, this is Lifeoholics Fishing, and I'll be bringing you the best that the Northeast has to offer as far as fishing goes. If you find value from that type of content, please consider subscribing. Now, let's get into this rigging technique. Like I said, we're going to go over skirted casting jigs. This one is an Okeechobee craw. This is tungsten by Wicked Weights. And also we're going to be putting it on a standard chatterbait bladed jig right here. Let's go. All right, so like I said, we're gonna go with this is the casting. Also, it is great. As you see, it's a perfect profile for a skirted swim bait. And we're also going to be going over the chatterbait. First, let's go with the Okeechobee craw. This is the 1/2 ounce tungsten with a 4/0 hook. Again, I said it in the other videos as well. 4/0 hook is definitely where you want to go as far as the Winnow goes. It is the perfect size. It's the size that they use when creating this fantastic bait. Now, I could use either the Fusion or the green pumpkin for this color with the Okeechobee craw, but I think I'm going to go with the Fusion just to see how it looks. Okay, so if you have issues, now you can cut this down the skirt a bit if you'd like. I personally leave it just like that for the swim baits because you're bringing it through cover, and the skirt, it really does just fan out perfectly. So again, now it's really cold out, still upper 30s, low 40s, but for adults, if you need to, if you're having issues getting it up on in the cold only, go ahead, heat this up, no issue. Kids, do not try that at home. Now let's just go. As you see, I'm not heating it up. We're going with the top towards the shank of the hook, top of it, flat part. Put it dead center. And as you put it up, you're going to pinch as hard as you can and do your best to keep it dead center all the way through. This part can get to be a little difficult because of how durable the plastic is. It can be a challenge. But if you get all that plastic up to the point of the hook, you're able to bring it out right where you want it and then push the rest up as you go. Now right there, dead center, as you see, that's where I'm gonna go with. Now, here's a tip that I would suggest. As you see, it is going up pretty smoothly. But if you have an issue getting it up over this part here, the keeper of the jig, if you have a trouble with that, don't be afraid to use a little bit of needle nose pliers. Personally, if it was warm out, go ahead and put just 1 wrap or 2 of electrical tape on either or so it doesn't dig in. But I have already used it for these, so go ahead behind the head of the Winnow and just bring it up and over that keeper, and that you pretty much pinch right here and just up and over. You want to get the fattiest part and then up and over that keeper. And then once you do that and you push it all the way up, there you go. Look at it all schmexy like. It just looks gorgeous, don't it? And that is just going to be deadly out in the water. Again, it's the Wicked Weights casting jig, 1/2 ounce. That right there is just going to be deadly. So next one, we're going right quick to the bladed jig. As you see, it's just a standard chatterbait. This is a 3/8 ounce, pretty much the standard as far as the weight goes. And for this one, we're just going to go with the Milky Way. Now, Milky Way will look great on here. Oh, it just, you can't even see it. You can't see it in the daylight, but in the UV, oh, this thing just, it's magic. It's so much more complicated than what it looks like. It looks just like standard white, but it's not. It's a lot more complicated than that. They did a great job. Now again, you're going to, typically you would want to go ahead and have, for this, you would want it to be the flat side up. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos where I show you about chatterbaits, now with the Winnow, you can use it like this regular and it'll look fine. But my personal way, my favorite way that'll look, it's just going perfectly with the blade and everything. Now I can't take credit for this tip. This one is from Tactical Bassin. They are the ones that definitely I learned this from. But go ahead and put it upside down by putting the thinnest and the bottom part of the Winnow facing the shank of the hook. And I will show you why here as I put it on. So this is the bottom. Go ahead through the nose all the way up. And again, just keep it as dead center as possible, and then bring it out right where you want it, but while also making sure it comes out of that center thin part, and then boom, right up. Make sure that's nice and even, you got it out at the right section, and then push it up over the keeper, and bam, look at that. Now the reason why I say put it upside down, now because of how just smooth this bait is, putting it right side up or upside down is a matter of personal preference. It will swim well either way. But I found mainly for the Zman Chatterbait, the regular Chatterbaits brand of bladed jigs, you really need to just put it upside down, because going against the blade, it just looks so much more natural in the water. But that's it. As you guys see, looks smexy. Even that clear on there, it just, oh, that Milky Way is sexy. And that's it. Now I want to show you this real quick for the end of the video. See, it's still on my jig. All right, I already took the Milky Way one off, but I wanted to show you firsthand that I'm not cheating on this. Okay, now watch. I'm taking it off of the skirted jig. Okay, and look, cannot tell at all. And if you have a little bit of the rips, put it in the water or just go like this. You fan it down both sides. You give it a quick stretch on both of them. And then, look at that. You cannot tell at all. I have used these out already. And actually, this is the 5th or 6th time for this one, and around 10, 11 times rigging this one. And still, you can't tell I ever did. It looks brand new. So tell me, is it worth it? Let me know in the comments below. But if you like this video, please smash that like button. If you found value, hit that subscribe button with a little bell next to it. If you're looking for the rest of the rigging tips, hit that scorecard right here so you can go right to the playlist and watch through all of them from beginning to end. Thanks for watching. Tight lines as always, and I'll see you in the next rigging video.